The first date, the first meeting. Many people ask me about this. What's the right thing to do on a first date? I tell you this. This is going to be hard talk, so you better be strong enough to take it. First date is always coffee or tea. No lunch, no dinner, no planning for spending a long time. What if you don't like each other? What if you can't stand her? What if she looks at her phone? First date is always coffee, and be glad to pay for that. Who cares? Pay $4, $5 for coffee. But make it half an hour and then go on your way. You set the tone. You tell them it's going to be coffee. If they say, well, I don't do first date coffees, I only do dinner, they say, okay, well, good luck with other men. I've got to go. Been nice talking to you. Be accommodating, you know, if it's a meeting in a mutually convenient geographical place so that it's between your place and her place, that's fine. That's fine. But do not compromise your principles. You tell them, I will have coffee with you. A lot of men, I'd say 98% of men, think that by accommodating women, by being soft and by giving into their demands, they're gonna win brownie points with them. By saying, she goes, oh, you know, I don't do first date coffees. I do only lunch or dinner. And you say, oh, okay, sure, whatever, lunch or dinner, whatever you like. You think that you're winning brownie points with her. As a matter of fact, you're gaining exactly the opposite. They don't think that way. They don't interpret that way. Everything is perception. When you appear overly accommodating and you know, ready to please and accept what the other person wants, you don't come across as nice and accommodating. You come across as weak and low value. She's gonna think, oh, he must not be thinking very highly of himself because he's quickly, you know, accepting the terms that I set for him. A strong man, a man who knows his value, and you better have value, otherwise you have no business dating at all. You better have your act together. You know, what are you gonna say? Oh, come to my house with my car with a different color fenders and my roommate, and we're gonna go watch TV there if my roommate happens to be sleeping? No. You have to have your act together. You have to have your ducks in a row before you set out to date women. If you don't have that, then go ahead and you know, go first, take care of yourself. Go and, you know, build your life first, then go and take out women. Don't give them any ammunition to put you down. And then, when you are somebody who has their crap together, then you can afford to have the strong attitude. You can afford to say, I only do coffee dates because that's all I need in the first time to assess if I like you and if you like me and if I want to continue. I don't do lunch or dinner dates. That's it. You set the tone. You set the tone. And you immediately create a high value in the woman's mind. She immediately thinks, oh, this is not one of those losers. I can't push him around. He must have something that he's so proud of himself. Just like when a woman sees you in a bar. Have you ever been to a bar? Have you ever been to a restaurant? Have you ever been out with a beautiful woman and you see suddenly every woman in that place is interested in you? Because they're thinking, this is how they think. Who is he? What has he got that he's got this beautiful woman with him? And then you go back to the same bar the next night alone and no one even gives you the time of the day. It's a psychological phenomenon. It happens to everybody. It's not just you. So be strong, be assertive, be accommodating and kind, but be assertive. Don't compromise your principles. Don't compromise on the main tone of the date. You know, if you ask me, I wouldn't be online dating anyway. That's all trash. That's all recycled garbage. That's all people lying and providing a false snapshot of who they really are, which resembles nothing close to what they are. They represent a false persona, the actual person of which is nowhere near what that actual persona is. But if you insist on going on first dates, you do what I told you. Otherwise, you're gonna be losing before you even begin the game. All the best.